We've had so much fun with earth element practice this mid to late summertime that really nourishes our digestion, our ability to absorb life, as well as absorb food, make sense of our thoughts and calm our thoughts. So the bear is such a beautiful practice tied to this earth element, and I'm so excited to bring this again. Step out about hip width apart while we come into our space. We'll do a little warm up before we move into the bear. Inhale, lift the arms to shoulder height. Bend your elbows, bring the hands over, and float the palms down through center. Really feel the feet grounded on the floor, knees slightly bent. As you inhale through the nose again, at shoulder height, bend the elbows. Bring the hands together and draw them to your heart center, gazing at your fingertips. Tuck the pelvis, lengthen the spine, gently tuck the chin slightly. Separate the hands, one hand open, the other in a loose fist of greeting. And set the intention today to embrace the qualities of the bear, this rounded, solid, grounded energy. Very simple of mind, no complex thinking, really just being in the moment. And bring your hands to your hips for warming the joints of the neck, or warming the neck. Inhale, turn your head over one shoulder, gaze far behind you. Exhale, return to center. Still feel this grounding energy moving up your spine, and as the spine opens from these movements, you can feel the energy flow, or at least if you can't feel it, the energy is flowing. Inhale, lift the chin, gaze up and back. Exhale, lowering the chin again. And then inhale, tuck the chin, gaze at the floor, your legs or your navel. Exhale, back to center, and let's do all four directions gently, moving the chin over one neck. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Exhale, realign. Inhale the other way. Exhale. Inhale, gaze up, lifting the chin up, looking back. Exhale, lower the chin. Inhale, one more time, tuck, really feel the opening all the way down the spine. Come back to center as we do arm circles, crossing at the wrist, fingers together, thumbs spread wide. Inhale, lift up, gaze up, continuing to warm the neck. And now moving into your shoulders, gaze at one palm, float down. Inhale, lifting the arms up again. Last one here. Exhale, open, gazing at the palms. We are going to do arm circles, but this is going to be for reaching up and folding forward. So we reach the arms up again, separate them, and at shoulder height, hinge at the hips, floating down. The arms come down and cross at the wrist again. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, float the arms down. Let's do that one more time. Cross at the wrist, fingers together, thumbs spread wide. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, open and hinge, float down. Hang heavy, cross at the wrist, and inhale, lift up. Exhale, open and separate. Hands on the hips as you step out wide for hip circles. We'll do 4 circles one direction and then 4 the other. 1. Warming the body, warming the joints, creating this open flow of chi as we prepare to do the bear postures. That was 4. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bring the feet side by side, bending down, chest is upright, so we can do our knees and ankles. Going 4 circles one way, 4 the other. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go the other way. I think we did 5, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. We're going to go ahead and do the bear postures, reviewing. We'll review the 4 that we've done in a moment, but we're going to go ahead and do number 5. It actually is number 4. We'll be putting it in the 4th position, but because it was so different, I wanted to go ahead and do it next, because instead of stepping to the side or being centered, we actually are going to step forward. And this is the bear pushes the ball. And as James, I love, he jokingly says, why is the bear pushing the ball? We don't know, but there you have it. So for this, we start with our feet just hip width apart, and we bring our hands up to our shoulders. The finger position is also different. The fingers are open, not hard, just soft, and the thumb is still wide, so we still have that rounded shape. And we're just going to breathe gently throughout. Put your weight into one leg, and the goal here is keep that weight in the leg. Don't shift and lunge forward. Keep the weight back. Step forward, and once the foot is down, then shift the weight forward. Okay, so let's try that again. We're going to practice that with the sideward movements as well. So weight is in one leg. Really feel that firm weight, mostly in the heel. Step that foot, reach the foot while you're on the back, place it down, and then shift your weight, and you're going to push the ball. It's almost as if you're rolling this up a mountain, and you come back, you lean back, you're like, oh, I need a little bit more energy, let's try again. And you push from the waist this time. Then you open your palms up, bring them to the outside as you lift the front toes. Bring the hands back by the shoulders as you bring the feet back, shifting the weight to the other leg. Feel that, so really feel that firm weight mostly in the heel. Keep that weight there. Reach the foot first and then place it down. If you don't have the strength yet, it's okay. You can kind of slide the foot out. But if you have that strength, step. And then we really push that ball. Oh, imagine a heavy ball, stone ball. You're like, oh, I can't get it just yet. Let it ease back, bring the hands down, and then push, this time forward. Bring the hands out. You're like, why am I pushing the ball? I love James. Oh, what's going on? And then we bring the feet back, and they can come side by side. So that is the 5th move. Let's practice that again. Again, this is the season of the muscles. We want to focus on the musculature. So as you have the weight in the heel, as you're shifting the weight, really focus on that strength, the strength of the shoulders, the arms, the muscles. We do have our season of winter, the kidneys, the deer postures that work on the bones. So everything's involved in the joints and whatnot, but the intention is on that bare quality of the musculature. So let's do that again. Bring the hands to the shoulders, put the weight into one heel. Lift the leg, bring it forward, and once it touches, shift, and then push the ball. Rock back, lower the hands down, pushing again, and then bring the hands out to the sides and up to the shoulder. And shift the weight to the other foot. A nice step again. And push. Rock back. You need a little bit more energy, so lower the hands and push. Really feel that energy move. The hands come out as the toe comes up, and then bring the feet side by side. Now you know, if it's your day one, you know one posture, but if you've been with me for the 2 other lessons, you'll know all 5. We're going to practice just a moment that same idea of keeping the weight in one leg as you move the other out and then step down. The tendency, and I'm guilty of it as well, is that we kind of lunge over there, that we bring the weight over. The goal is keep the weight down. That really forces you to engage the muscles more. So just practice this. Just have the weight down and just bring that foot out to the heel, to the toe, just feeling that strong foundation, and then you step over. So let's do that a couple more times. We have fingers together, the thumbs wide, a rounded hand, just practicing that move. So out and then shift. Let's practice that with the other leg. Feet side by side. Feel that strength, more of the weight in the heel. Reach the leg as far as you can, keeping that weight there, low, nice and low, and then step and come over. This will take practice, so don't be frustrated if it's not today. I want to show you the intention, and some of you will have the strength today, but it is a goal to work toward it, really strengthening those muscles. So reaching, and then the weight comes down. All right, so let's go ahead and stand for a moment. Just gaze in the distance as we prepare to do the 5 postures, the 5 exercises of the bear. Bear scratches its back. So bring the hands in this nice curved position. Shift the weight down. And the weight is in the heel. Stepping to the side with that nice strong movement. And then we shift, we face our torso a little bit towards the side. This arm comes up a little. Shifting the back, imagining the bear scratching. Coming back. Put the weight in the opposite leg now and bring the feet side by side and settle. Put the weight in that foot. Nice strong position. Step out, feel that downward. You're still down. I'm exaggerating it. You don't have to exaggerate it, but I'm exaggerating so you can see. And we shift, gazing one way. Shift back the other. And come to the side. Put the weight in that foot and the feet come side by side. We'll do that one more time, each side. The weight comes down. Stepping out to the side and scratching the back. Big, rounded, grounded, strong movements. And the feet come in. The weight comes into this leg now. Stepping out. Weight is down. Just scratch. It's one of the cutest things bears do. You watch them. I learned last night that they try to get sap to help with ticks also. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, I have a quick technical thing. So just stand and gaze in the distance for a moment. Thank you. Bear forages. We have our hands in that beautiful round position. The elbows are slightly out. We put the weight in the one leg and the hands are over on this side. Bring that weight to the heel. It's the same beginning movement. Keeping the weight down, stepping wide. Now though, and the toes are forward if that's possible for you, we bring the arms up and over, turn the body around, and lower the hands, shifting our weight to the next side. The weight is still somewhat back, but we have a little bit of forward movement so we can balance, lifting the knee, and then bringing the feet side by side. Balancing is so good for all of the muscles, even those tiny, tiny muscles that help us stabilize. We have our hands to one side, weight is down in the heel, stepping wide. Again, I'm exaggerating, you don't have to do so much. Coming up, turning the body over. Hands come down slightly, the weight is slightly forward as you shift and balance and settle. All right, we'll do that, the bear forages again. Bring that weight down, nice round arms. Feel the muscles supporting the arms. Step out wide. Bring the hands up, turn the body, coming down, shifting the weight to that leg as you raise the knee. And then bring the feet side by side. One more. Hands are on the outside. Feel that weight secure, the muscles engaged. Wide step. Reaching the hands up, turning the body, bringing them down. Feeling that secure position. Bring the foot up, the knee comes up. And then the feet come side by side. Bear stirs the pot. For this one, we'll have the same beginning posture with the hands over one leg. And we have the weight down, set down in the heel, stepping wide. For this one, we lift the hands up, turn the body, bring the hands down, keep that weight back in your heels. As you draw into center, and then bring one hand on top of the other. Excuse me. Bring one hand on top of the other as you reach the hand out with the bear stirring. The weight is back. Even though the hands are forward, the weight is back. And then bring the feet side by side. Let's stir our pot on the other side. I always imagine honey. Maybe that's stereotypical for a bear, but that's what I picture. And weight is down, stepping out wide. Hands come up, turn the body over. The hands shift and then draw in. And then one hand, the fist on top of the other, to stir the pot. And then we settle. Good. Let's do that one more time each side. Weight down and back. Step out nice and wide. Hands come up, and then we use the body to turn to the other side. Feel the weight in your heels as you draw in and bring the hands out. Come in, feet side by side. Hands on that outside leg. Weight down and back. Step wide. Feel that strong foundation as you bring the hands up. Turn the body. Lower the hands, draw in, and then stirring the pot. Feet come side by side. Now we'll go ahead and do the bear pushes the ball. So let's keep the feet side by side. It makes more sense because we come back to the side by side. So bring the hands up by the shoulders. Okay, feel the elbows out just slightly. Put the weight in one leg, bring the foot where you want it to go, step, and then shift and press. Draw back in, weight on the back leg again, lower the hands, pressing, imagine pushing that ball up. Ah, you did it. Why, you don't know, but you did. And bring the hands to the shoulders for the other side. Shift the weight to that foot, stepping out wide, pressing the ball. Not quite. Shift the weight back, lower the hands, press again. Lift the toes, arms come back, feet come side by side. We'll do that one more time each side. Hands by the shoulders. Get that weight nice and firm in the back foot. Reach, then plant. Shift the weight and press the ball. Shift the weight back. Lower the hands by the abdomen. Press again. And hands come out, toes come up. Hands to the shoulders, feet back side by side. Weight in the other foot. Reach forward. Shift the weight. Press. Shift back, lower the hands, press again, and open the hands, lift the toes, feet side by side. Bear stretches and settles into its cave or den. So for this, we're going to go ahead and bring the hands up. And actually feet are hip width apart, sorry. As you lower them, the elbows are out, the chest is wide. When you come to the abdomen, lift the heels and then lower the heels. Keep the hands flat, fingers forward. As you crouch down, only go as far as you can go. Lower the fingertips and come back to standing. The hands come up again. Fingertips face each other, lower the hands. At the chest, raise the heels. Actually, right at the abdomen and then at the pelvis, lower the heels. Fingertips forward, bending down. The bear settling for the night and coming up. Let's do that 2 more times. Lower the hands, lift the heels, lower the heels, fingertips forward as you come down. And you don't have to crouch so low. You can have just barely a crouch. Activate your muscles in a way that is what you need today. You will get a different benefit as you get stronger and you're ready for each of the different versions, but modify for what you need. And return. Close your eyes. Bring one hand on top of the other as the feet come side by side. The hands are on the lower abdomen for bamboo swing. And just observe, go within. Notice as you scan from the top of your head to your toes, from your shoulders down to your fingertips. Keeping your eyes closed, release your hands by your sides, leaving a little space, and continue to observe. Open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for this practice. This calm, grounded, strong energy is available to you anytime you need that support, that ability to discern and digest life.